Hi, my name is Michael Anderson. Thanks for taking just a moment here today to learn a little bit more about the depth of our financial integration here at Etail. Now, EtailSolutions is really kind of all about the three legs of the stool, as we call them: sales channel automation, catalog and supply chain automation, and then financial integration. And we're going to dig a little bit into the depth of the financial integration here, as well as looking at kind of how we manage orders and inventory at a very high level. Now, the financials, we leverage a solution that's known as an ERP system in the industry, and ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It's kind of a step above kind of QuickBooks bookkeeping for financials. An Enterprise Resource Planning solution is going to encompass everything from inventory management, sales order management, purchase order management, accounts payable, accounts receivable, bank reconciliation, as well as then the general ledger module, which is going to give you all of your profit and loss statements, your balance sheets, your cash flow statements, etc. We have layered on top of an existing ERP solution known as Enterprise Suite, and we've created a number of tools that allow you to be able to manage your multi-channel business, everything from high volume transaction management, shipping integrations, product management across one or more sales channels, supplier management, and so forth. So what I thought we'd do here today is to take just a quick look at some of those pieces within the system at a very high level and show you exactly what we can do for your business. Now, what we're looking at here is the Etail Transaction Manager, and this was a tool specifically created to help merchants scale in terms of their ability to fulfill orders. Now, I can come in here and grab one or many orders. I can hold down my shift key, my control button, what have you, and then do whatever is the next logical step based upon the hold codes that are assigned to a particular item. And the hold codes are all dependent on whether you're shipping a product internally, whether you're drop shipping, whether you're cross-docking, whether it's an FBA order, and so forth. And you can filter all of your orders based upon hold codes, shipping methods, the actual items. I can do searches for orders based upon an order name, a customer name, an item name, UPC code, that's especially handy for cross-docking. And then that filters the grid to the results of what you're searching for. And you can process those orders either one at a time if you really want to, or you can filter and sort and process the orders in batches based upon the next common step of what needs to happen for those orders. With this tool, we have merchants that are processing literally thousands of orders per day. Now, to look at some of the depth of the integration in terms of the financials, we have to first kind of take a look at how we bring orders into the system and how we assign those orders to the appropriate settings, if you will. So if I open up an order, the first thing that I'm going to see is that the order technically can't be created within the financial system until we have a customer. So part of what our platform does is it creates the customer record based upon the incoming sales channel. And we create what's called customer class templates, or we leverage the customer class templates in the system to set up channel-specific templates for setting up customers. So when I click on this class template, I can see a number of different settings that we've set up so that when an Amazon order comes in, it creates a customer using these basic settings. A part of that then is the general ledger class template that we leverage. The GL class template tells us when we set up this customer exactly which revenue and expense accounts we should be using. So if I open that GL class template, for example, you'll see freight revenue, other revenue, expenses, revenues for sales, so on and so forth. And all of that is then assigned to the appropriate customer. And when those orders are created and posted ultimately through the system, they're going to honor all of those revenue and expense accounts. Now, where that really comes home then is when we start processing settlements. And settlements, for Amazon merchants, we can pull down the settlements from Amazon, and we're going to reconcile that to the penny regardless of all the different types of transactions. So we've got orders and payments for orders. Here's all the credits. You've got prices, sales taxes, you've got commissions and shipping. We tie out everything from FBA fees to gift wrapping fees. I mean, every transaction that Amazon's going to throw at you is dealt with here in the financials. Our system also intelligently deals with exceptions. If there are exceptions for whatever reason, and they happen, like I said, for any number of different reasons, Our system deals with the majority of those on your behalf and marks them as resolved. And if there are issues that need to be resolved that the system can't automatically deal with, it'll put in some notes here, and you can resolve them on your own and complete your settlement. All the adjustments that are brought in, whether it's refunds or what have you, are created in the system. All of the fees, inbound transportation for FBA, warehouse prep, etc. Supplier refunds. Keep in mind, Amazon is technically set up as a supplier in the system because we're going to be associating a number of expenses with them. At the end of the process, and you can see, these are this is the high-level overview from the settlement report itself. At the end of the process, you're going to hit complete, and all of these are reconciled in the bank reconciliation module for your channel-specific holding account. And once that's reconciled, then the funds are transferred over to your real checking account in BankRec so that you can track your balances. All of that, of course, is then posted to the general ledger, so you can get P&L visibility by sales channel. Lastly, what I wanted to show you at a very high level was just how we manage products. Now, this is the standard enterprise form for managing an item. We've added the multi-channel tab, and this gives us the ability to manage one or more channel listings for a product. And that's going to have everything from the publishing statuses to your publishing filters for inventory and availability, if you want to put percent allocations on the filters or mins and maxes. Any supplier integrations with those quantities are going to show up for you here. We track all of the attributes on a per channel listing basis, including the entire taxonomy for the sales channel that's associated with it. And of course, then you've got your competitive repricing and the history, and you can see the details of how that was repriced and against whom it was repriced and so forth. All of this is managed on a per product basis, and all of these channel listings are tied back to a single stock keeping unit, so you can manage your inventory and do your purchasing with good solid information regardless of how many places that might be listed for sale. When those sales happen, it all comes back to that same item and is tracked in one or more warehouses and or the FBA warehouse as well that we track. So hopefully this gives you an idea of the depth that we've gone to really solve the volume-related pains of the multi-channel business. And if you've got any questions, we'd love to chat with you. We're always open to a good conversation. So please give us a call, and we look forward to chatting with you. Thanks again for your time today, and best of luck. Thanks.